everybody, my name is Beck. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I have not been filming or doing anything productive for the last couple of days because I've been sick and bedridden. If this doesn't sound coherent, sorry in advance. I have not spoken to another human being in a couple of days. I'm actually really shocked that I got my Afterlight today because I just received my March Afterlight a week or 2 weeks ago. I think Afterlight has finally caught up to it, and I'm pretty sure this is the April box, and I did keep my subscription for May. If you're a returning subscriber, I did say I skipped it, but then I thought about it. I really want the Chloe Lee's book. I'm predicting that's going to be that, so I kept my subscription. If it's not, then I might sell the book depending on what it is. I managed to like stick my hair into the sticky tape residue, and now I ripped off chunks of my hair. But anyway, without further ado, let's do the unboxing for this. I think the theme for April was Getaway Car, but I'm not completely sure what it could be. I did not do too much research on the April box. I was more in tune with March and May. So, ta-da! First impression, it's a purple theme kind of book. I'm going to have a hard time editing this because I am delusional at the moment. I tried to film a vlog and I also tried to film a TBR video, but we're doing this first because I'm actually curious. The book is purple. Just by observation, this is like the best packaged one so far. But anyway, whoever folded the sticky tape did a 10 out of 10 kind of job. Okay, first impression. So it's Enemies to Lovers by Alicia Ray. I was like, oh, is this the trope or the theme? No, the title is Enemies to Lovers. I really like this whole aesthetic. Road trip, Las Vegas kind of vibe. Maybe like marriage of convenience. Just by the first impression. This one, Ace and Spades and card theme. Again, I don't understand why it's always like a little bit dirty at the bottom. But anyway, I'm going to remove the dust jacket and I'm going to zoom into like certain parts and hold it. If you want to see more of a clear view, just pause this video and hopefully my camera will pick up the focus. If it doesn't, then I'm going to lose the plot again. Anyway, first impression, I love purple. And I like the pink accents throughout this whole theme. I've actually seen this book before, but never like this. I would never have visualized this book to be like this. But I do love it. Enemies to Lovers is one of my favorite tropes, so here we go. So with the dust jacket, it looks like this, and this is the back. I hope it focuses, or else I'm going to lose the plot. If it doesn't focus, I'm going to take a picture. So Enemies to Lovers spine, it's foiled, gorgeous. And then when you open it, it didn't crack like last time's book, but anyway, so that's the book with the dust jacket on, and here's the back. Stunning. Okay, I'm gonna remove the dust jacket and we're just gonna do more of a in-depth review, not review, insight of the book. So let's just look at the dust jacket by itself. It looks like this. So on the text, it's foiled. And it's very holographic and shiny. Not holographic, just gold foiled. It does look holographic on the camera though, that's why I said that. And it doesn't have a design on the inside, so it's not reversible dust jacket. Kind of miss it though, because in the last couple of ones that I got, not last month's one, but the previous month, there was like double-sided. I missed that. Author herself, and then the blur of the story. Once again, if you want to pause to have a in-depth read of what it's about, I will read it out towards the end. I just don't like my reading voice because they sound really whiny. But yeah, Alicia is an author and an attorney who pens award-winning adults and young adult romance. Her novels have been named Best Books of the Year by Washington Post, NPR, Amazon, Entertainment Weekly, and there you go. I really like the color purple, so I am going to be slightly biased. And that's just a map of Las Vegas, I think. So one side and then the other side. There's a lot of attention to detail. So room number 3, Scratch and Win, California, Washington DC, New York, and then on the back has a lighter. Oh, this is really cute. I really like it. And then Enemies to Lovers. That's the spine on the inside. It was very cute. I like this. And ta-da! So it's giving, from first impressions, I don't really know too much about this book. Just by looking at by the book itself, it kind of is like secret romance. I do want to know what kind of enemies to lovers it's going to be. That's for the front and that's the back. One bed trope, guys. Gorgeous. I'm glad I didn't skip this. I was on the fence about this because I didn't know too much about it, but I do love me a good road trip kind of theme, and I thought it was going to be that, and I knew it was going to be based in Vegas because I saw like the Vegas sign. You have in your hands a book that holds my personal record of taking forever to write. That's so cute. And then the author's signature. Gorgeous. I'm new to Alicia. Maybe I've read several of her books before. I'm not too sure. And then yeah, this first couple of pages, very cute. So just the overall aesthetics, I do like this one. Glad I picked this one up. So I'm just gonna quickly go through the blurb. Okay, I'm going to probably need to pick up the audiobook because I am going to mispronounce the names of the MC and FMC. Her daddy's quick fingers and trauma of being the eldest daughters of criminals. She spent the last couple of years laying low, going mostly straight. That is until a con gone wrong sent her into the arms of a handsome stranger who's set on dragging her back into the messy family drama. Just by reading the blurb alone, the vibes I'm getting is a former con artist turned straight, and that's the FMC, and then the MMC is a brother of an FBI agent that went missing, linked to the FMC's family who was doing the shady business behind the scenes. I can see what they mean by enemies to lovers. I've definitely owned books with similar themes, but I haven't read something like this in a long time, so this would be a nice change of pace and I can see myself enjoying it. Like I said, I really like enemies to lovers. This trope is my jam. I like the overall aesthetics of this book, but again, with my previous videos mentioned about my Afterlight subscriptions, these books, while I really want to read them, they're not on my reading goals and plans for this year. If I end up reading this, it might be sometime next year. I am so behind on everything. There's not a competition, so to speak. It's more like I have my own set schedules that I like to meet because I would like to read the books that I own. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing video. Let me know if you've read this book before. Have you picked up the standard edition? I need to go and find and see what the standard paperback actually looks like because this is gorgeous. I've heard of it before, but I haven't seen much of it. So I'm glad I got a copy of this. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below if you have anything you'd like to say to me. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content from me. Hit the bell for notification, and if you see a hype button on this video and you'd like to give me a hype to get more recognitions or whatever, I don't know what the hype button is really about, but I've got several hypes before. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.